Gurupurnima is a day where you understand your inner guru, you understand that same inner guru in the form of source who is Adi Guru in the universe, and it's the same connection you receive from a physical guru. And it's the day to understand all these three things are not different. It's the same
Hmm.
thing. It's the same thing, doesn't matter how you connect with what. So don't worry if you don't have a physical guru, because it's there inside you. Embrace that.
Investigating the wonder of consciousness, the nature of mind, the miracle of the body. We'll talk with elders, lineage holders, seekers, scholars, and practitioners from diverse wisdom traditions to explore the precious convergence of the being, the psyche, and life itself, and how we can use the alchemy inherent to that meeting point for transformation. I'm Laura Karate, and this is the delicate business of being human. Courting the mystery, weaving the story, and bringing it all back home to the body. Week, we welcome back Gurumaa Dipti Rajkumar Baswar of the Shivoham lineage to join us to speak about a very specific astrological moment known as Gurupurnima, the full moon that occurs in July, which happens at different times depending on where your physical body is located, which is celebrated by Hindus, Jains, and Buddhists alike as the full moon, which celebrates the guru, the teacher, the dispeller of darkness, the bestower of consciousness, and that agent that awakens our inner knower and our inner knower itself. So we have this opportunity to celebrate both the external force that awakens our inner knowing, our inner truth, and that inner knowing and inner truth itself. Shivoham is a lineage of traditional Tantra that I have been practicing in since about 2010. And Gurumaa is a lineage holder and lifelong practitioner inside this tradition. And today she'll come and talk a bit about how we can use this auspicious opportunity that's been given astrologically to the highest benefit. So without further ado, here's Gurumaa. Welcome everyone. This week we again have Gurumaa Dipti Rajkumar Baswar with us, and today we have a very special mission that we will talk about. Welcome Gurumaa. Thank you so much for being here again. Gurumaa, today we're meeting to talk about something very specific. Yeah, a very specific date in the calendar, which is Gurupurnima. What can you tell us about this?
This is one of the most important, I would not say festival, I would say this is a day in once in a year, in 365 days. This is one day where it reminds us that, we are connected to something, someone who is special, because generally we humans are like this. Happy birthday of someone is that one day special of that person. So in 365 days in a 1 year, we humans, we know that we consider someone special on one day out of these 365 days. If we have Mother's Day, mother is special around whole year, but we remember she is a special one on that one day, because we need to create some post, we need to create some reels, because internet is, it's something, it's something like a pressure on the mind. Oh my god, today is Mother's Day, I need a photograph with my mother.
Mhm.
Today is a Father's Day, I want a photograph with my father. But these people are tirelessly loving you, and till your certain age they are helping you. You are always in their mind, and you're always in their heart. It's a very good saying that the mother becomes mother as soon as she knows that you are inside her, and then
Mm.
she's carrying you in her heart till she dies. Same with father. Father becomes father when you come inside this world. When you are born that day, the father becomes father, and then you are always in his heart. That's why these two relationships are compared to God. Mother is considered to be
Mm.
first guru. This is why I start with mother. Then second guru is considered to be father. And then that third person comes in your life, which is neither your mother nor your father, but once he accepts you, he carries you in his heart. You know, this
Mm.
is your physical guru who is completely stranger, but you have your karmic connections connected with this person. That person's karmic connections. You have this journey together from past lives. You meet each other. This is decided by divine that these two people will come together and one will become guide, the another one will become the person who will get guided in the spiritual process. So this is the third relationship, which is physical guru. Again, we
Mm.
as a human, we remember that guru as well one day in a year. This is why this day is made, I think, at least that one day,
Right.
that person when, oh my god, this is Gurupurnima, I remember my guru, that guru from maybe 20 years ago, that guru helped me so much, I sent one message. And this is like a way to remember and a way to
Mm.
be grateful, a bond to make stronger. So in this concept, if we say, this is why the festivals and special days and all these things are remembered and celebrated. But with what happens on the Guru Purnima, celestially, what happens on the Guru Purnima, it
Mm.
is believed that Lord Shiva is the Adi Guru of the whole world, whole universe. In scripture, if you don't know, because every religion, every spiritual path is following different scriptures written in spirituality.
Mhm.
So here in Hindu scriptures, the mention of Saptarishis are there, the seven sages, seven main sages. So it is believed that this was a day when Shiva transmitted some knowledge to them, and then they told that you are the first guru, you are the Adi Guru.
Mm.
So this from scriptures where it comes from. This is the most ancient. I received this information from my guru that this is something happened during that day. Same thing like Mahashivratri. Mahashivratri has different things connected to that day. So like first thing what happened where Shiva came and met Ma Parvati and gave boon to moon, brought back from life.
Mhm.
Next event happened later on after that on the same tithi, on the same time, was Shiva and Shakti got married. So that one festival is connected with many different things. In same way,
Mhm.
this was the ancient thing happened. Then another why this day is important. Ved Vyas. This is also one of the biggest name in Hindu scriptures. Ved Vyas. Ved Vyas was born on this day. And it's one
Ah.
of the main physical guru still celebrated, Vedvya,
Mhm.
because he knew all the Vedas. He was the one who was present during Mahabharata, and he played important characters in many of the places. He was guide to many. So this is why
Mhm.
this
Mhm.
day, Guru Purnima, is celebrated in this day. Guru Purnima is also called as Vyas Purnima many times because of the birthday
Mm.
of the Ved Vyas.
Mm. And so astrologically, is there some specific, I mean, I know it's
Mhm.
always Purnima, it's always a full moon, but is there some reason that with a connection to Jupiter or a connection to something that it's in this month, this particular full moon? Or
Yeah,
it's
it is. This is why. This is how Indian tithis are calculated according to that, according to positions of
Mhm.
the planet, the energy exchange happening between them. So this is why this is one
Mm-hmm.
of the most important celestial event as well. You connect with the energy of the Adi Guru, you connect with Shiva, or else whatever form you see your Guru doesn't, as
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
discussed many times, this thing that for us we called it Shiva, doesn't matter whatever the name is. This is a day where you connect with that energy.
Mm-hmm. And would you say that it's mostly a movement of gratitude that you think about or feel into, like what you received in terms of knowledge or spiritual information, initiation, things like this, and it's about showing reverence and showing gratitude? Is that the main
Again, like
energy?
we do different rituals, different things, because we need to focus our energy into one place. This
Mhm,
helps us, this outside
mhm.
things helps us. As I said, the guru is always there. 365
Yeah.
days guru is always there. When you need, is always guiding you, is always there for you, is present for you. But we need that one day, we need focus to really connect
Mhm,
with that
mhm,
particular energy in our purest and in our fullest openness, in our fullest potential. That's why when you say Guru
mhm,
Purnima, that day, then the emotions what you carry inside on that day, the way you remember all the memories with that guru from day one that flows in your mind when you're thinking about that person. This brings a different kind of energy exchange. This is
mhm.
why also I said, when you say happy birthday to someone, that day you're not remembering bad things about that person. Every day you will be
Right.
fighting, but on that day, that person is special. You will say, "Oh, my friend, it's birthday." Once you will speak about that person to someone. "Oh, we had this much fun. She's such a fun-loving person. I love her." All this, and then when you're saying this, when it's coming from outside, you give her the energy, and the energy which you are
Mm,
giving her at that moment, it's positive energy. Even if that person is not present in front of you, it creates energy bond, because
mhm.
it's an energy.
So with this
Yeah,
idea
it's in.
so with this idea of creating an energy point, would you say that, and maybe this is a question for later in the
Mhm.
conversation, because first we need to understand exactly what is the
Mhm.
guru, because we can talk
Yeah.
about a lot of different manifestations. But would you say that the energy of the guru, whether that's in the body, not in the body, inside of yourself, is that something that's more available to connect with in Guru Purnima?
Yes, actually, it's available all the time. We are more focused towards that. The Guru Purnima. Of course, the celestial movements or positions make it more, and then
Mhm, mhm.
remembering and all this history and all these things, it brings our focus. Everything works together. You
Got
know.
it.
So
Got it.
basically, this also helps you to connect with your own guru, but it also helps you to connect with that Adi Guru, or with that
Mm,
energy which is a guide for every guru, which is your, when we say inner guru, when we say the one who is inner guru is the Adi Guru. It's also there in the universe, but it's also inside. The outside
mm,
physical, the guru in the body, different gurus in the body, they help you or they guide you to connect with the inner guru, which is in
mm,
every person, which is home for the Adi Guru. If you activate your inner guru, you connect with the Adi Guru, with the main source. When we say Adi, this word Adi means the first, the main, the source. Everyone has connection. Let's say everyone has the phone number of that Adi Guru, which is inner guru. You need to
mhm,
activate and dial that phone number. So this physical guru teaches you, makes your device, makes your body, makes your kundalini ready for able
mm.
to connect to those vibrations, connect to that energy. So this is why we say there is a most beautiful and most important shlok everybody needs to remember. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Shakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. What is this saying? That with this Adi Guru, can be in form of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. That means the source. Ultimately, we say these three are not different. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh are not different because three have taken a job, a work, or they're constantly working in the universe. One is creator, one is sustainer, and one is transformer, destroyer. You can say different names for him. So Brahma is creator, Vishnu is sustainer, and Mahadev, Shiva, is the transformer, destroyer. So these three are working constantly. But imagine how we can differentiate in these three. Because if one job is gone, other two cannot happen. So actually these three division of the same energy, same source. They are
Mhm.
not three. So that's why we call above all three for understanding. Above all three, who is there? It's the source who takes these three forms and who is stabilizing this universe, who is helping these transformations. And this is source is the Adikuru, and this source is us. Like this source became this three became more, then they became more. Ultimately, what we get in the end is us, and we climb back again and
Mhm.
we unite with source. So we are the source. That source is there inside us. But who will tell us? Who will help us? Because we are
Mhm.
in illusion of Maya. In this Maya world, we need some guide. We need someone who can show us way because we are blind, we are covered, our senses are controlled by Maya. Like
Mhm.
when a little child, when an infant is there, toddler is there, toddler can feel that this is hot. But initially, because the toddler is little, doesn't know that this is hot, can go and touch the hot thing. But then there is a mother who says, "Don't touch this, this is gonna burn you." And then the toddler gets this initiated, understands. In his mind, there is a memory. Don't touch this, this is gonna be hurt. Later on, if somebody says,
Mhm.
"Go and touch that thing," because mother has told him, not go and touch it. So the mother became who is bringing awareness to the things which are hidden, which are not
Mhm.
known. No? So this is the role. This is why we say first person who is guru of anyone is mother, because she
Mhm.
gives you speech. She gives you speech. You have voice. You are born with voice. Who gives you words? Who tells you what is good to eat and not? Who protects you all the time? Who teaches you how to walk? Who teaches you how to sit? Who teaches you what to do in the beginning? All this basic guidance, basic knowledge, basic support is given by mother. That's why she is first. Because this, when you develop, then you are ready for playing with your father, going out with your father, and father gives you different things in the society and guides you differently. Then, when you are ready, then you go out and you meet your first teacher. First teacher can be your academic teacher. Now, here we have two different terms, teacher and guru. They have a bit different terms nowadays. In past, when child was almost 8 or 9 years old, they would leave their house and they would go in ashram and they would live with guru. So the guru is also
Mhm.
teacher and guru is also spiritual guru. Nowadays in modern world, we have two different words. Teacher is someone who is teaching you some techniques or academics or knowledge and studies, and but the one who does transmission of spiritual energy, spiritual guidance is guru. So in
Mhm.
West, I think there is same name for this, but here we have this differentiation that still spiritual teachers are called gurus. So in past, kids would go in these ashram schools. They would learn their academics as well. They would master their command on the language. They would learn grammar. They would learn yoga techniques for physical body. They would learn about the body inside the body. They even had in
Mhm.
Ayurveda, they also have one department called Shailistikitsa, is the ancient surgery that was also present in
Mhm.
ancient times. So for surgery, you need to know anatomy, you need to know internal stuff. So these things would be there. Medicine would be there. Agriculture, everything was taught in ashrams.
Mm.
but along with spiritual education, appropriate for their age. Let's say,
Hmm.
a child goes in the ashram, first thing learns the ethics, how he needs to, what are his responsibilities according to age appropriate, making our own bed, cleaning our own plate, and how to greet people, how to behave, how to talk, every little thing would be taught there. Then they would
Hmm.
be introduced to little more than that, how to grow your own food, how to take care of your cattle, how to build small things. Then they grow again, how to build house. And then they would see what is expertise of this particular student. If they are good with medicine, then they will have special classes about medicine. Somebody is good with archery, would go to special classes of archery. Then they had something according to their special skills. And then, along
Hmm.
with it, they would also have satsangs, they would also have the ethics flowing in. They would also have the rituals, basic rituals to connect with the energies. And then some would, who are very good with the energy works, they would go and they would learn more about tantra techniques and these things. So this is how everybody was taught in the same gurukul. So
Yes.
yeah, so they also had academics and they also had spiritual. It was taught that if it's your house and if you want to purify your house, you don't need pundits. This concept of pundits, it came a bit later. Before, everybody knew
Mm.
how to do those basic things. Like we know, like how to cook
Right.
your basic food, everybody knows. In the same way, some basic pujas which are needed for your protection of the energy, and these basic techniques were taught. Like when people
Mm.
became more and more away from this, and then pandits and pujaris who have learned and practiced, they came into picture and they started doing things for you. But at one point, some things everybody knew. Yeah.
Right.
And
Right.
but also there was also,
Like for your own spiritual
oh yes,
hygiene, the
yes,
ways of taking
yeah,
care of.
yeah.
Yeah,
Some bigger
makes sense.
bigger perspective, bigger pujas or bigger rituals you need to do. Of course, there were experts. There were this department of kids
Mhm.
who actually were good with this and learned and become rishis, became who understand and who can hold the bigger energy. Then they were already there for helping. So this is how the society was divided or defined, or it was working together. But then later
Mhm.
on, as we moved more and more ahead now in our modern times, even to get how to do meditation for 1 hour, we need a guide all the time. We need a
Yeah.
guide because according to this modern world, the necessities or the lifestyle is different, and it's understandable.
Mm.
At this moment, we cannot expect from everyone to grow their own food because there is no land,
Mhm.
so much population. Everybody cannot herd cattle for themselves. That's why things have moved in different direction. Now the earning source is not all these hand jobs. It is there for some
Mhm.
part of the society for sure, but not for everyone. There are these
Yeah.
technologies and these things, very demanding, and this is why nowadays it is very important to have a guru who can help you, who can guide you in this kind of lifestyle also, how you can still connect with divine where you don't have so much time.
Mhm.
So guru
Right.
was already was there in past when there was so much time and different lifestyle. Guru is still there, and guru will be there in future as well.
I've noticed in India that the word guru seems to, so for us in the West, like guru is just spiritual teacher, nothing else. But I've heard in India, for example, if somebody is very, very good at a craft, like they really are like a master craftsman, they will also be referred to as a guru, or like their students will refer to them as guruji. So it seems like there's also a wider definition, maybe,
Yeah, yeah,
of
it is.
guru
It
in
is.
India.
But when you go in academics, in teacher, in schools and stuff, it's more like
Mhm.
teachers. You see, there is an
Yes.
emotion with this word. There is a
Mm.
different kind of
Yeah,
emotion with this word. That's why I
yeah.
say this terminology. If a child, if you say in school, if they have 10 teachers for different subject, the student, if you ask on the Gurupurnima, there is that one teacher which a child remembers more than, because that teacher is involved more than academics. So for me,
Mm-hmm.
the word guru is not just teaching or giving what you know. It's also having that relationship, having that connection you share
Mm.
with your disciple, where share with your student, where the student feels safe around you, the student feels supported. It's a combination of mother and father. It's bringing you sometimes strictness and guidance like a father, and sometimes guidance in more soft ways. Who's there to pat your
Mm-hmm.
back, who's there to pick up when you fall, and who's there to also tell you nothing happens, just get up and go on. This is your weakness. So this kind of personality who is carrying both the sides. The person is
Mm-hmm.
also a bit more like, oh my god, guru is coming, guruji is coming. But also at one point when they feel depressed, the first person they remember is this person. So when this kind of
Mm.
personality is in your life, then the word guru really connects with that wider aspect, or it comes to its fullest potential. I feel like that. Because
Mm-hmm.
teachers are many, but guru is one.
Yes. But is that true? Because I know, for example, with Guruji said he's had, 60 something
64
gurus.
gurus.
64
Yeah,
gurus.
64 gurus. Yeah.
I thought that, and then I was like, wait, maybe that's wrong.
Yeah.
So 64
No,
gurus.
maybe
So then how does
67
that
gurus.
work?
I'm also getting confused about it. Yeah.
60 something he had.
In
this
60s.
this
This
was
is in 60s for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how does that work then? If somebody has more than one, or if somebody feels like really that they are connected, maybe they have more than one specific moment, for when I was, I don't know, 12 to 15, I had this guru who taught me this, and then I 16 I found this guy. Is that possible
Yes,
also?
it is possible. Yeah, it is definitely possible. Like Guruji, he also says, I had so many gurus, but the main guru is Guru Bhairavanand. You know, the one
Yes.
who guided him to all these gurus, the one who
Mm.
tailored his spiritual journey, chose
Mhm.
what is good for
Mhm.
him and what is next for him, guided him. So this is Guru Bhairavanand. So this is main guru for him. In the same way, I also had many different gurus who initiated me. Now, I call them gurus because they were the one who initiated a spiritual mantra to me. But my main guru is somebody else, one different person. So it's, and
Mhm.
also here, sometimes there can be some person who has given you one of the biggest initiation or a mantra. But then there is another person who has sent you to that person. You got the initiation, but your task is finished there. You took it, you did this, and then you never meet again. The memory is still there,
Mhm.
that that was the person who gave me this. But then there is one person who is there in this journey all the time, sometimes active, sometimes passive, but is still there. This is how you can know who is your main guru, because you are connected
Mm.
with that person anyway, anyhow.
Mm.
You are dedicated to that person. That person has made you the part of his life, and you have
Mhm.
made that person part of your life. That's your main guru.
So you're saying it's the quality of the
Yeah.
relationship, not necessarily the level of
Yeah.
the initiation that you receive from them. So would you say that it's um, a feeling that you have about them
Yes,
that
a
like
feeling. Yes. Now, when we call in the lineage, when we are saying that the time comes when somebody decides to join the lineage, become the lineage holder. So this is like that one commitment, in a say, that I want to be part of this lineage all the time. So this is also one type of commitment. But this doesn't matter. Sometimes, even if somebody can have a different commitment with different lineage, of course that lineage guru is their main guru of guidance. and there can be another person who is guru by connection of the heart. This is a very complex thing. We cannot put these things in definition. We cannot.
That's why I'm trying to ask. It's because I do feel that. I feel that it's a very
It is
complex
normal.
thing, that it's not just. So I think that's a good thing for people to know, right?
Like,
That it's not
like
so
if
easy
I
and
give you one little
straightforward and
example, let's say a man is in love with one woman, but that woman could never become wife of that man. The woman
Mhm,
is not there, she's gone. Or maybe a man is gone and he was that precious love of that. Then that person will marry someone, or there can be
mhm.
girlfriends and this, or boyfriends, anything. I don't want to be gender specific. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that first love, that I would not say even first, it doesn't matter, but
Mhm,
that deepness of that love, which was beyond physical, sexual, which was beyond words, which was just the existence of the person, or the presence of the person, or even the thought of that person, fills you with that immense love. you know?
mm,
So this is your true love. Doesn't matter who is your partner at this moment, or who is your wife, who is your husband. You will be there, of course, for that particular person who is there in your life. You are fulfilling your responsibilities and everything, but still your soul is craving, your inner thing is there. If you close your eyes and if you say love, if that person comes with whom you didn't even had anything, that is true love.
mhm,
So this is similar.
mm,
Sometimes, you will have a technical gurus with you, but in your heart, the one who fills you with the immense gratitude, fills you with that presence, can be another guru. So it doesn't matter. This is
mm.
why this Guru Purnima is to celebrate everyone, to technical
Yes.
ones, this ones who gave little guidance, who never gave guidance. Sometimes you just watch YouTube satsang of some people. You just watch something on internet, but that person is so much powerful and so much initiating you,
Mm,
and you have not met that person in physical. Doesn't matter. That person is, even by the talks, is initiating you. You are applying those things
mm,
in your life, and you have gratitude to that person. Doesn't matter, that is
mhm,
also your guru. Hmm? But then it becomes, now you will say that, then how we need to, how we show the gratitude, how technically things will work. So there is one thing, what we say, because this is an important thing, everybody listen carefully, because how you can connect with the Adi Guru, I will tell that, because this is very important, how you can make fullest of this important event. What we say that, if you are more connected to Shiva, if you have a Shiva lingam, if you have a picture of Shiva or anything, if you don't have anything, still meditate that day. Meditate, connect with Dadi Guru. First puja in
mm,
ashram as well. The first puja we do is we do Shiva Abhishek. We pay our gratitude to Adi Guru Mahadev, and then we move forward. Then Guruji does, again he does Abhishek on Shiva with name of Bhairavanand, his main guru. So all these things he does, because for him, he doesn't have a statue or a picture of a Bhairavanand. Shiva is Bhairavanand. He has decided, for him, now there is no differentiation.
mhm,
For him, my guru is Bhairavanand and Bhairavanand is Shiva. Bhairavanand is everything, and everything is Bhairavanand. At one point, for us as well, Guruji, and there will be no difference between Guruji and divine, because this is what the
mm,
shlok, what I said, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara. That's what it says, that you can't see because you are in this human body where your senses are not completely open. At this moment, you cannot see Brahma, you cannot see Vishnu, you cannot see
mm,
Maheshwar, you cannot see Source. But there is one person standing in front of you who is guiding you to invoke all this energy inside you, and that is Guru. That's what you can see. So for you, that person is Brahma, that person is Vishnu, that person is Maheshwara, that person is Shakshat Parabrahma. When it say Shakshat Parabrahma is source, that is the Shakshat
Mhm.
Parabrahma, that is, this person is the source, and I bow to that source through you. So this is the meaning of that shlok, which is very important, because this reminds us that that person in front of whom we are bowing, who is made with five elements, has worked so much, has prepared himself so much, that he can become, he or she both can become the connector or the source, to connect with the source. So with
Mhm.
this when I'm bowing in front of this person, I'm not bowing to this person, I am bowing to his capability, I am bowing to
Mm.
that source through him.
Would you say that you're bowing to the access that that person gave you to
And
this part in
yes,
yourself?
yes. And then it comes that we heard about this thing that you give fruits, you give flowers, you give donation, you give many things to your guru on that day. Nowadays people are transferring money and this thing to buy this. Now the source doesn't need it. Source doesn't
Mm.
need it. When you bow to that person, you're bowing to that source, but this person becomes the medium. But the person needs it, because the person still has the
Mm.
body. you know so when you're bowing to that person, your devotion is taken by source, and your donation is
Mhm.
taken by the medium. This is why
Mhm.
culturally it is said, because this person who is working constantly for bringing this connection, evolving himself and become source and become guide and support to many, this person is still in physical body. And
Mhm.
you have two different tie-ups here. You have depth, or I don't know what to say. You have, how to say that, I don't want to say depth here completely, with source, because with source you are already part of it, but you're getting
Mhm.
blessings, you're getting this energy and helping your kundalini, this energy. So you also have this relationship with that. When you have devotion and when you are showering your devotion, that means you are giving back something to that source who is giving you
Mm.
so much. Okay. And
Mhm.
then you do these rituals and everything to this physical person who is making this source available to you. Then you have this physical rituals and all these things and offerings for that person. So this is why I say that this day teaches you two things: how to become a disciple, how to be devotional, how to be grateful, but it also teaches you how to become a guru, because a
Mm.
real guru knows that I'm just a medium, the physical one. The guru is actually the source, actually the divine, and I am the one, I'm the utensil, I'm the vessel who is caring, which is becoming the medium of giving it into outer world. So this is where again I will go back and I will say that the person knows this is something who would be called as guru, not the teacher. This is the difference, because that person
Yeah.
knows that I'm not doing anything. I'm just him.
Mhm.
So when he sits for the Gurupurnima, there is this traditional ritual what we have, where you wash the feet of the Guru, you're drawing swastik on the feet, and then you are bowing on the feet. Now this is also one of the things, because now this is bit conflicts in Western world, and why to touch the feet and these things. Now, like as I always tell about this, is many yogic people who are doing yoga, they know about Pranavayu, Apanavayu, Vayanavayu, Udanavayu, all the Vayus of the body. So Apanavayu is the waste, is the Vayu which goes out of the body. So now
Mhm.
the feet are the place from where this Vayu is flowing out. So this is why washing the feet of the guru, this drawing swastik on the feet, this all rituals is to purify those feet which are medium for apanavayu to go out. You're purifying the feet and everything, and then you bow it, because this is an opening. The pranavayu and apanavayu both will come from that the same point, but
Mhm.
constantly, non-stop, naturally, what flows out is apanavayu. But when, with emotion, with focus, with controlled way, when we want to transfer the positive energy, the blessing, this energy transfers needs to be done. That time, this is the same gate from where that will also flow and connect with you.
Mhm.
You touch your forehead because this is your ajna. So from here you're receiving, from here you're receiving. So this is why you touch your head to the feet of guru. And because that feet are flowing with the apanvayu all the time, you do all this ritual, this is purification. You do all this ritual to purify that and turn them that this feet is feet of divine, and then you touch your head
Mhm.
there. So there is also scientific reasons for every ritual you do, so which are not
Mhm.
maybe in detailed way, they are not explained completely in one place. They are explained in form of shlokas, they are explained in, but who was transmitting all these things? Who was decoding these things? This is Guru. Again, you need a
Yeah.
physical guru for decoding these things, to understand the reasons behind doing things. It's not, it's not about subordinating someone or bringing someone up or down. It's not about that. It also have energetical reasons. In our human ways, we give that position to the guru above us. We give this control, we give this position that this person, I want to place this person above me, because I seek guidance. This is how we have made
Mhm.
this hierarchical system, whatever we have made is done by us humans. And we put them above because we feel that we are protected, we are guided from that person. But touching feet and some rituals are not only that, there are more deeper meaning with these things.
Yeah. Guruma, do you think there's there a responsibility then that the guru has if he accepts or she accepts you as a disciple? Because you're speaking about the attitude of reverence, the attitude of trying to give something back, or is it, do they have to actually care about you? Like, I guess that's the question that
Yeah,
comes.
this differs. What intensity and what this differs by path. Like we spoke in our last talk
Mhm.
about sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. We spoke about many different types of.
But we're going to publish this one before that. So you'll have to, people who are
Okay,
listening,
you are gonna
because we
listen
wanted
to
to,
it later on.
later on, you'll
Yeah.
hear about.
Anyway, I will just mention there are different paths of spiritualities. You can
Mhm.
have yoga path, you can have different paths. But in ancient times, Guru Shishya Parampara is the way the relationship Guru Shishya can have. Now, in Neo Tantra and new ways, there are many definitions of relationship of a Guru and Shishya. But traditional and ancient was Guru is always parent, and the
Mhm.
disciple, the student, is child. So this is why I said
Mhm.
mother, father, and then you have a stranger in your life who takes place of mother and father in your life, because
Mhm.
their level of guidance is finished and the next level of guidance is taken by them. So this is why guru is also teaching, but guru is also caring like mother, and guru is also strict and is firm like father. So all three roles, the one who
Mhm.
plays is guru. So you understand with this one thing,
Mhm.
that what kind of responsibility guru takes. That's why when a disciple is shattered, lost, it's guru's responsibility to be there. Sometimes a disciple can hate his guru for his strictness or his difficult words, or sometimes he needs to be sensitive, sometimes he needs to be insensitive. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because it's very important for a father to hold the finger of the child while he's walking. It's very important because this is how the child will learn how to walk. But It is
Mhm.
also very important for father on the right time to leave that hand and push him to walk alone, because then when the father does that, then the child who learned walking learns how to fly. If the father is
Mm.
holding the hand all the time, then the child doesn't learn how to fly. This is also important. Being there is
Mm.
important, and sometimes push alone is also important. It's like kite. We take analogy of the kite. If you're doing this flight, you see you are doing like this, you have thread you are using. If you pull it too much, it cannot fly. If you leave it completely,
Mm.
it flies away. Guru, the role of the guru is this role, very sensitive.
Mm.
How much to pull, how much to leave. So you're flying, but you're
Mhm.
not flying away. You're not lost, but you're not under progressed. And the capacity of each sadhak, each disciple, each student is different. To deliver
Of
this
course.
help, this support, to be there differently for different student according to their capacity, not what is your capacity. Their guru is someone who is not saying that I am like this, because this person is constantly changing according to capacity of different students. This is the most important thing a person should manifest if that person is becoming a guru. Me,
Mm.
my way, my style, I disappears, because when you are
Mhm.
giving someone something, when you're guiding, supporting, protecting, it's important you need to know what to serve to that person, what the person needs, not what you want. When you can do that, when
Mhm.
you can put your ego aside, and when you can be present in somebody's life like that, then you are a real guru.
Mm.
Hmm? So this day also
And
teaches us this, that if we are becoming guru, what kind of guru I want to become? Because the one who are gratitude to, when one you feel that this person is guru, that person is also putting that influence on you, that what kind of guru you have to become.
Mhm.
This is why I
Mhm.
said this day is also teaching to how to become the guru.
Mhm. And if a person doesn't have this in their life, because some people who are listening would like don't have anything like this, right? For this day, and they go, "A guru, I don't have a guru. I just started 3 weeks ago," right? Like, what are you talking about? Is there a way for people to focus on this inner guru and do some sort of offering, that not an offering externally, but to have this day to call for, to celebrate, to revere this particular frequency of energy that's inside of all of us, of this
Who,
Hari
what is
Guru.
that frequency inside of us, this inner guru? I remember my childhood now. Do you know this show Tom and Jerry? It was one of the
Mhm.
famous. Now you have seen many scenes there where Tom is thinking about something very wild, inside. And you can see a Tom sitting one shoulder with this
Yeah.
and tail and this and like, yes, yes, go and kill Jerry. And then another Tom appears with Shanti with this ring on this. This is inner guru, which is always guiding you right. You know,
Mm.
anybody who is gonna attempt something which is not good, which is wrong, I would say 99% people knows this is wrong what I'm doing.
Mm.
Inside, something comes, that fear comes inside. This, but they ignore, and they do
Mm.
because their wants are more bigger than what is right, and they go and
Mhm.
do for their wants because this part, this Maya part, is much more bigger and
Right.
stronger. Spiritual practice make this part more stronger, where it gives you capacity to accept and choose what is right. So this voice which comes from inside is inner guru. On
Mm.
this day, promise yourself. If you don't have a physical guru who is going to tell you what is right and wrong, promise yourself, even though it will be hard, this from this point, I promise I will choose what is right, even if this right will bring tears in my eyes, even if this
Mm.
right will make me struggle. No worries, no worries. Give me this strength so that your voice
Mhm.
inside me becomes more stronger, and give me strength to accept that voice. Now, this physical outer guru says you same thing, gives you same guidance, but you listen because you can see a physical person who is taking responsibility. But here, this inner guru is not visible, but it's audible.
Mhm.
It's audible inside to every single person. Now, if a
Mm.
person first time wants to attempt a murder, first time, this person will have this voice. But if the person chooses to go and still do the murder and he succeeds, this inner voice becomes less, cuts it.
Mm.
Next murder, it will be little thought. Third murder, no thought. After that, this inner voice is completely gone. This connection is gone. So
Mm.
that's what it is. Every time you don't listen to this inner voice, you suppress this. But every time you listen to this inner voice, you come up and you become new every time, because you go through that
Mm.
struggle and you come up more stronger, you know, and you get this taste of stability inside. And this is why
Mm.
your outer
Yeah.
guru is there, because people don't have this capacity to listen to the inner voice and choose the difficult path. And that's why this outer gurus come into existence. Through them, the divine is guiding, because when you have somebody who is constantly saying, like a stick you need on your head, that's what they do. And at one point, when you are ready, when you are ready with that strength, automatically you start choosing the voice from inside. So
Mhm.
this is all interconnected. This outer guru is just a outer picture who is helping you to connect with your inner guru, to is
Mhm.
helping you to connect with that adi guru. At one point you
Mm.
become independent, and that's why when you get this command on your inner voice, on your own inner guru, you are ready to guide another person to be able to connect with their inner guru. This is a
Mhm.
connection, this is a chain. There are also some people who don't need this external guru, and they learn differently. That's why I said different paths, different way is different.
Yeah.
Vipassana is telling you what Vipassana path is telling you. Same thing. Focus inside, understand yourself, connect yourself.
Mhm.
This is practice to connect with your inner guru again. The rituals and all these things and technicals and all these things, this is again helping to dive you inside, you know, get
Mhm.
that, build that
Mhm.
strength so that you can choose the right thing. Satsangs, what they are doing? Satsangs are giving food to your brain. So every time, because you get this power of words, satsang is power of words. Now what we are doing, now somebody will listen this, maybe one person who heard this talk, one person in one particular situations just remembers my voice, you know, this, then all
Yeah.
this time what we are giving, then the fruits are served, I would say that. One moment, so this is what
Mhm.
everybody is trying to do.
Yeah. Beautiful. So Guru Purnima is for recognizing our own Adi Guru that lives in us, recognizing the manifestation of Adi Guru outside of us if we have that, and reinforcing. I like this thing that you said, the feeding, feeding the little white white halo guy on our
That was so impressive. This was so impressive
Mm.
because a little child also understands. Look at this. I saw it
Mhm.
when I was little, but I still have that
Yeah.
analogy because now I understand
Mhm.
that, and now I can
Mm.
connect with that. Oh wow, somebody was so creative to think that. No, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Not all the time movies or cartoons or these things are not all the time just for entertainment. Sometimes some things
Mm.
really make sense, really helps you, sets up an
Mm.
example to help you to connect with. So
Yeah.
Guru Purnima is a day where you understand your inner guru. You understand that same inner guru in the form of source, who is Adi Guru in the universe, and it's the same connection you receive from a physical guru. And it's the day to understand all these three things are not different. It's the same
Mm.
thing. It's the same thing, doesn't matter how you connect with what. So don't worry if you don't have a physical guru, because it's there inside you. Embrace that. Don't worry that I need to make a guru now immediately because Guru Purnima is coming. No worries. No problem. You don't need a statue, you don't need a physical body to do any rituals or nothing, nothing. Meditation is also one
Mm.
thing. You can chant Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Deva Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Just you can chant this mantra, you can try to embody, you can make promise. 1st of January, everybody makes New Year resolution. I'm not going to eat
Mhm.
sugar. I'm going to work out every day. So think of this 1 year from this Guru Purnima to another Guru Purnima. Make one promise and follow that. Next Guru
Mm.
Purnima, make another promise. And you don't need anybody to make promise. Nobody need to listen. Your inner guru is constantly listening to you. And your inner guru, remember also, your inner guru is constantly watching you if you're fulfilling your promise or not. So yeah, this way also you can go. If you want really that I don't have a physical guru, but I still want to do the rituals. I want to feel the presence through something. You have Shivalingam, you have Shiva Murti, you have Vishnu Murti. You don't have Vishnu Murti, you have Goddess Murti. If you don't have Goddess Murti, you can light a candle. This candle, this flame becomes that connection.
Mm.
You light one candle, make beautiful altar, and pray that I don't have a physical form where I can see you, but this flame is your presence in my life. You can just say
Mm.
that as well. It doesn't matter. And then if you have any physical guru, which really you feel that this person is my guru, and it can be multiple, it can be few gurus who guided you differently, some technical, some
Mhm.
more inner support and these things, and you feel these are the people I want to pay my gratitude. Call them, say your, do this energy transfer, which will make you feel more connected, more blessed. This is
Mm.
about how you feel the presence of that guru. Inner,
Mm.
in the form of material, statue or something, or in a form of person. But that day, it's important to remember that presence and to refresh your memory that something like this is also existing.
Yes. Take your face out of the phone for a minute and remember there's something else that you want to be
Yeah,
paying attention to, right? And so in India, it's the
yeah,
29th, right? Because here it's the 28th. If you're interested in when it will be where you are in the world, it's the full moon moment of July. So it should be the 28th, the 29th, depending on where you
yeah.
are.
What I gonna be doing in ashram, we will do Shiva Abhishek on Guru Purnima. So I'm gonna go
Mm,
live on Shivoham Instagram. So again,
nice.
if the internet is good, because our ashram is in a remote area, sometimes we want to do many things, but sometimes it doesn't work. But we are going to go live. So if any one of you is interested to connect, because you can't do Abhishek, there is some barriers, you don't have Shivalingam, but you still want to connect with that, I will be going live and you can see and you can chant with us on Shivoham.
Perfect. So I'm going to
Yeah.
link that everywhere that this is going to be published. So you can just follow the
Mhm.
link and then you can find, yeah. So what time will that
Uh,
be
it will
on the
be
20th?
around 6 to 7 a.m. I will also give the time appropriate, but it will be in the morning Indian time. A bit.
Okay, so morning Indian time, just to give a like rough estimate on the East Coast, 7 a.m. India is 9:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So you can figure that out. So then in Europe it would be 6 hours earlier, so like 3:30 in the afternoon. So we'll put it all in the
Mm-hmm.
yeah, in the text for anybody who would like to join for that. I think it will be really beautiful to join.
And
Really,
you
really
can witness
nice.
how we are using all these rituals and all these things.
Mm, beautiful. Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much, Guruma. Is there anything else that you'd like to say about the Guru, about Guru Purnima, about?
I would just say that one thing, one important guideline I would
Mhm.
like to give people. Look, it's not necessary that you just become like, oh, I want a guru in my life. Don't go into that phase. Or don't be excited. Wow, this looks very cool. Because our side of our path looks very colorful, very energetic, very
Mm.
big fires, beautiful yantras, so many things. Because we are Rajasic path. You will hear that in the next talk where I
Yes.
explain that. So doesn't need this path to be your path. You can see some paths
Mm.
vipassana, inquiring yourself. Doesn't need that same path should be your path. No. But what is good for you? My suggestion. At whatever stage you are at this moment, because we say the day you wake up is the new morning. Sleep
Hmm.
every day, next day you wake up. The day you realize something, day you understand something, that's the new beginning, that's the new journey.
Mm.
Okay, I would say give particular years, you have to decide this. Next 2 years, next 3 years, next 5 years, I'm going to be on exploration. Take a paper, write down yoga, tantra, vipassana, everything. Write two, three, four, five parts. Now you can't write 100 because it will be impractical. So choose those things which really catches your attention, and
Mm.
then at least minimum 6 months to 1 year. Spend time
Mm.
there completely. Then you disconnect everything. When you are in Vipassana, you are
Mm.
in Vipassana, finish. Don't fantasize about this, Tantra, or don't think about yoga and these things. One thing at one time for longer period,
Mm.
go there, embody it, feel it. Next, move to another. Next, move to another. If you have decided three or four or five, maximum five, I would not recommend more than five. Otherwise, you forget the
Yeah.
memory of the first. Go
Mm.
through this, explore all these paths. Then meditate on this. Which one was that where I need to dive deeper? Then choose
Mhm.
that one path where you want to dive deeper and really dive deep there. You don't need to leave all the teachings what you received from another paths. You can use that as a tool for helping your
Mhm.
day-to-day life or your body. Like yoga is good for body. If you go to tantra, you don't need to leave yoga, but you need to do yoga moderate, how much it can help you, how much time you need to give
Mhm.
what, because this is what you have earned. And then dive deeper into one path. Make that one path your life. Dedicate your life there,
Yeah.
because then only you can reach somewhere. Exploration is important, but you need to know when to stop and when to dive deep. No? When
Mm.
you decide that one path, that this is what I want to dive deep, then you will find your real guru, because
Mm.
that guru will guide you till the end on that particular path, will become your main guru.
Mhm.
So even the people who taught you different paths, they will be your guru as well. You also have your gratitude towards them. But that one guru which you take for lifetime can only you get when you dive to that path complete. Your life becomes that path. And
Mm.
for choosing this, you need to really explore and embody. You need to feel it inside. This is my guidance for finding your real guru and finding your real path.
Like it. Thank you so much, Gurumaa. Yeah, I think that's really helpful. And this is a little bit what we're trying to do here on the podcast is offer people different paths, different ideas, different ways to practice. And if anything resonates, they can go, right? Give it a little trial. But I like this idea of 6 months to 1 year of a few different that call you, and then you'll know.
If you
Beautiful.
keep on
Thank
mixing,
you
you
so
don't
much.
know what is working for you, no? How you know it? Some exploration will finish in 1 month, 2 months. Some exploration will take 1 year, which is good. Which is good. Yeah.
Yeah,
And some
yeah.
explorations will tell you that wow, this is something I really love. That's what you need to find. You have a basket full of things and you are finding that one thing for you which you really want.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much, Gurumaa. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone that listened, and the links to all of the things will be below here somewhere.